Earth, our beautiful home, is filled with breathtaking landscapes, peaceful escapes, and vibrant cultures. But scattered across this stunning planet are places where danger lurks at every corner. From extreme weather and unforgiving environments to high crime rates and geopolitical unrest, these are the most dangerous places on Earth. In this video, we'll journey through some of the deadliest destinations that few would dare to visit. First up, Mount Sinabung in Indonesia, a place where the ground could literally erupt beneath your feet. This highly active stratovolcano has been rumbling since 2010, blanketing nearby villages in volcanic ash and pyroclastic flows. Its eruptions have displaced thousands of people and claimed lives, making it one of the most volatile locations on the planet. Living in the shadow of Mount Sinabung means constant anxiety, knowing that an eruption could occur at any moment, leaving devastation in its wake. Next, we move to the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia, often referred to as the Hell on Earth. This otherworldly landscape is one of the hottest, driest, and lowest places on the planet. Temperatures here regularly exceed 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and the air is so dry that survival without adequate supplies is nearly impossible. But it's not just the heat that's dangerous. Danakil is also home to toxic gases and bubbling lava lakes, making it a deadly destination for anyone without proper preparation. For a different kind of danger, look no further than Caracas, Venezuela, a city plagued by one of the highest crime rates in the world. Poverty, political instability, and economic collapse have led to an explosion of violent crime, including armed robbery, kidnapping, and murder. Walking through the streets of Caracas means being constantly on guard, with the looming threat of gang violence and corrupt law enforcement making it one of the most dangerous urban environments on Earth. Lake Natron in Tanzania may look serene, but its waters are far from inviting. With a pH level of around 10.5, this alkaline lake can literally burn the skin and eyes of animals that come into contact with it. Even more terrifying, the lake's high levels of sodium carbonate have been known to preserve the bodies of creatures that die there, turning them into eerie, calcified statues. It's no wonder Lake Natron is considered one of the most hostile places for life on Earth. Mount Everest is the dream destination for mountaineers around the world, but few ever reach its summit. For those that attempt it, the final stretch above 8,000 meters, known as the death zone, is where the real danger begins. At this extreme altitude, oxygen levels are so low that the human body starts to shut down. Even experienced climbers face the risk of altitude sickness, frostbite, and exhaustion. One wrong step can mean plummeting down sheer cliffs. Despite these risks, Everest claims lives every year, as climbers push themselves beyond their limits. Next up is Ilha de Queimada Grande, or as it's more commonly known, Snake Island. This isolated island off the coast of Brazil is home to one of the most venomous snakes in the world, the golden lancehead viper. The snake's venom can melt human flesh, and with estimates of up to 5 snakes per square meter, this place is no joke. So dangerous is Snake Island that the Brazilian government has banned all but the most essential visits. Here, it's not the environment you have to fear, but the wildlife lurking around every corner. The ongoing civil war in Syria has left the country in ruins, with millions displaced and countless lives lost. This war-torn nation has become synonymous with violence, bombings, and humanitarian crises. The Syrian conflict has turned entire cities into war zones, with airstrikes, chemical attacks, and fierce battles making everyday life a fight for survival. While peace efforts continue, Syria remains one of the most dangerous places on Earth, where danger comes not just from natural forces, but human conflict. Finally, we visit one of the most infamous locations in modern history, Chernobyl. In 1986, the worst nuclear disaster in history took place here, releasing massive amounts of radiation into the atmosphere. Although the immediate area has been abandoned, the zone around the Chernobyl nuclear power plant remains heavily contaminated with radioactive particles. Even today, despite the growing tourism industry, visitors must follow strict protocols to avoid exposure to harmful radiation. The haunting remains of Pripyat, a city frozen in time, stand as a reminder of the lasting dangers of human error. These places, whether due to natural forces, human violence, or tragic accidents, are a stark reminder that our planet, as beautiful as it is, can also be deadly. While many of us may never see these dangerous locations firsthand, their stories serve as cautionary tales of the power of nature, the fragility of society, and the risks we sometimes take to explore the unknown. Would you ever visit one of these dangerous places? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into our world's most extreme locations.